Hi, glad you came back. I've drilled one of the blanks. See that hole right there? That's the hole that I've drilled for this to go into. And we will now, I'm going to drill the second one. I've got my little spacer blocks I told you about earlier to build that up sitting here. I'm going to take this little clamp and put this block in here like so. Get it set up here on the drill. Now hang on just a second here. I'm going to try to get this where you'll be able to see what I'm doing. Bear with me as I kind of put this in. Alright, you can see the drill there. You'll be able to watch the process. Hopefully I don't mess nothing up too bad. I'm drilling down through the center of this with my drill. I drill just a little bit, back it out. Drill in a little bit, and back it out. You do not want to get in a great big hurry through this drilling process because there is some heat buildup with this, and especially with wood. If you're doing wood, it'll bust right open on you. The acrylic's a little more forgiving about the breaking open, but some of these pin blanks are not acrylic. They're a resin type material, and they will break open on you also. But I'm trying to keep my little wood block down on the table because that keeps it square with the world, and you want to keep it square because that way you're not busting out the side. Coming on down with it. Now I've reached all that my drill press will do, so I turn it off, and as I told you before, you know, mine is you know, I gotta do what I gotta do with what I got. So, and don't get me wrong, my little Craftsman drill press has been a champ. It's done things that you shouldn't ask it to do, but it's done. Alright, so I build it up with some wood, and I do this because this way I'm still square with my pin blank, and my hole stays straight. Now you can flip it over and come from the other side. I, however, have never had any luck at that because it always ends up being the hole off just a little bit. I don't know, well, maybe it's just because I'm not very good at trying to do that. So this is what I found that works for me, and so this is how I tend, you know, dance with the one that brung you, you know what I mean? So that's how I do it. There it is, there's the hole, as you can see. Now, let's see, we need to paint it. So, I have a little collection of paints that I keep of different colors. Again, if you ain't guessed it by now, it ain't nothing fancy. It's just good old model Clark paint. And yeah, you know, works good for me. So, cylinder setting here. I'm gonna open up the little paint jug, hopefully not spill it all over me, which wouldn't surprise my wife if I did. Because I'm somewhat clumsy in doing things. Now, I'll take my trusty glass glue bottle, because I see how it's tapered. It works really great for making pins. I'm going to put this pin on here, and a 7mm just snaps. It's almost like I guess it ain't going to work. So, I'm going to use the CA glue because also it's tapered. I'm going to put that on there like so. Okay, push it down on that, wedge it down on there. Put my brush down here in the paint. Get a little paint on there. And I'm just going to color this thing white. Just like this. Just get rid of a little coat. White paint. Okay. Now this one I already had sandpaper. Because before I told you, remember, we needed the sandpaper. Okay, so I'm going to set that one over here to the side. We'll grab this other little bottle, hopefully. Now, the whole sandpaper thing. I'll take some 220 sandpaper, and I'm just going to kind of rough this up. Put it in there, this in. Turn it around a little bit. Turn this one in here. Turn it around a little bit. Alright? I don't know if you can see that or not, but if you can see the little scratch marks in there from the sandpaper, it gives it something to adhere to, actually, because otherwise it's too slick, and it can work, but you take a big risk of your tube coming off. Okay, and that will give us a coat of paint. So now you can do this with all different ones. Like if you're making a black pen that you're going to be shaving down to, you know, a 1/16 of an inch thick or whatever, by all means use dark paint. I have several different colors over there. I have silver, gold, all different kinds, and because sometimes if you get on the internet and look around, you'll find there's people that make pens, and I have not ventured into this part yet. I want to, and probably will, but you can actually purchase resin to make your own blanks, and then you take paint your inner shafts a color, whatever color you need, and you can glue feathers like pheasant feathers and different things on there, and then put it in a mold, and of course plug the ends of your tubes and pour them in resin, and you would have a resined pen out of, and it would look like feathers, like pheasant feathers. Very, very cool, the ones I've seen. But anyhow, we'll let those dry. Let me show that to you before there they are, just simply painted white with the off-white paint, and I'll let those dry, and we'll come back later.